Quick hit. CT. Time has started. What's good?
How's it going, Manny?
It's going, man. It's going. Another day, another dollar. Still in quarantine. Still going crazy over here.
Same.
Let's get to it, man. Let's start with some baseball headlines. Hit us up first.
All right, as you guys know, there's an MLB Dream Team bracket going on in a simulated computer system. There are 16 teams remaining. We got the Yankees versus the Indians, Astros versus the Tigers, Blue Jays versus the Red Sox, White Sox versus the A's, St. Louis Cardinals versus the Phillies, Pirates versus the Reds, Marlins versus Dodgers, Cubs versus the Brewers. Now, this is like an all-time roster for each team. They're even some Negro League teams in there. But I think we can all see where this is going. We got the Dodgers, probably the Yankees going to be in the Final Four. I think the Red Sox will make it. Real quick, take up more time. I just want to go through the two lineups of the two most important teams on this podcast: the Yankees and the Red Sox. Starters for the Yankees, we got Yogi Berra, Lou Gehrig at first. Second base, Tony Lazzeri. Third base, Alex Rodriguez. Shortstop, Derek Jeter. Left field, Mickey Mantle. Center field, Joe DiMaggio. Right field, Babe Ruth. DH, Reggie Jackson. And then we got the Red Sox catcher Carlin Fix, first baseman Jimmy Fox, Dustin Pedroia second, Wade Boggs third, Nomar Garcia-Perez shortstop, left field Ted Williams, center field Mookie, right field Dwight Evans, and DH David Ortiz. Obviously, we got Pedro pitching, Roger Clemens, Yankees, Lefty Gomez, Whitey Ford, Andy Pettit, Mariano, blah blah blah.
Ooh, those are two that Red Sox lineup is deep too, man.
Yay.
Oh, sorry to interrupt.
No, anyways. Speaking of Boston, Rob Gronkowski has been traded to the Bucks. I'm sorry I skipped over baseball. I have some other baseball highlights.
Me too.
But that's probably like the biggest highlight in sports. That's probably the biggest headline in sports for these upcoming weeks. It's crazy. I think we're going to talk about it on our next episode. I don't really want to spend too much time on it here. Lamar Jackson will be on the cover of Madden 21, a game that I will be purchasing myself when it comes out. Rob Manfred is fully anticipating baseball back this season. Alex Rodriguez and Jennifer Lopez are eyeing the Mets after, I guess, their price has been dropped since they couldn't come to an agreement with Cohen.
Nice.
Probably know more about that than I do. And 40 minor league teams will be cut next upcoming season, which we should talk about that on our next show. And my last highlight is that Terry Francona, greatest manager of all time, will be making an appearance on The Last Dance. Jordan's Last Dance documentary.
I'm going to follow up after that ridiculous comment you just made. MLB has a 3-city plan that they've been discussing. You're looking off in the distance. So basically, it's coming off of the Arizona plan. What this plan entails, according to RJ Anderson of CBS Sports, is that there would be 3 hub cities. So instead of one bubble in Arizona, there'd be one in Phoenix, Arizona, one in Arlington, Texas, and one in St. Petersburg, Florida. And they're thinking either they might put 10 teams in each hub or they might make it unbalanced or whatever, and that they would also have the option to have teams travel by bus to Miami to play in the Miami Marlins Stadium as well. So that's being discussed. It sounds like Rob Manfred really wants to get the season started. So maybe we were wrong in our full episode. Maybe we will have baseball this season. I'm hopeful, but at the same time, pessimistic. Next highlight. The KBO, this is what makes me a little bit hopeful, is that the KBO is about to start on May 5th. They're going to kick off their season uninterrupted from May 5th until November 2nd. Then their postseason is going to run from November 4th to 11/28 if necessary, if their World Series goes that long. So we're going to have Korean baseball on top of Chinese baseball. That could mean that our baseball could be, somewhere after that. The next thing, Nats GM will not raise World Series banners in Nats Park until fans are allowed back in the stadium. So if there's no fans for the 2020 season, 2021 season, you won't see a World Series banner up in Nats Park until 2022 or whatever, whenever fans are allowed back in the stadium. I respect that.
Nice. Me too.
Last but not least, you have Draymond Green had some comments after The Last Dance, being very, very blunt about his feelings pretty much for Kevin Durant. After saying that both Kevin Durant, we're live, man, I start to lose words. Draymond Green, and who's the 3-point shooter guy in that team? My God.
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Steph Curry, Clayton Thompson. That all three of them had expiring deals. But Clayton Thompson and Draymond Green made it very clear that they wanted to remain in Golden State. Kevin Durant, when asked the same question, was very standoffish and didn't want to answer any questions. So basically, he's saying he was the elephant in the room because he didn't express to the team how badly he wanted to remain with the team. So he felt like an outsider. He felt like they weren't united. And he said that it was disappointing that 20 years after that Chicago Bulls team featured in The Last Dance, the Golden State Warriors could have won another championship, which he says was a way better team than the prior teams that had won championships. And they ended up losing that series, didn't they?
Yeah. When they got the wins record, they lost in a 7-game series to LeBron and Kyrie.
And they lost to Toronto.
No,
to the Raptors.
They lost to the Raptors the last NBA season, but they lost to. I thought we were talking about the season where they broke the wins record, the Bulls 96-97 record.
So he's saying that final team when they faced off against the Raptors was way better than the team that broke the record. But that Kevin Durant was the elephant in the room and that they couldn't get over the hump because of that. I think it's kind of a cop-out, but I get what he's trying to say. I understand that he didn't express his want to remain with the team. He wasn't. You could say I'm with the Warriors now. That's what I'm passionate about. That's what I want to focus on right now. I don't want to talk about the future. Instead, he's a dick to the media, but he's always been.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's not even the topic for today. CT, we have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock.
Let's do it.
On this side of the screen, my right, maybe your left, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know how these things work. You have 16 Latino MLB players, the top 16 Latino MLB players, broken down by. This is this is capitalized. It's not broken down right now. So as you see it right now, it's capitalized. I'm gonna ask my buddy here, CT, my cousin, my primo, who, by the way, told me recently he doesn't want me to refer to him as CT anymore. So I'm gonna call him the artist formerly known as CT.
We forgot to talk about that, but we will talk about that soon.
We might have some time for it. Could you name the top 5 Latino MLB players by WAR? It doesn't have to be in any order. You have 16 players here. Could you tell me who the top 5 are?
I'm gonna go with Albert Pujols. Playoffs count?
Albert Pujols. No, just WAR for this one.
But no playoffs.
No playoff. Playoffs?
Like playoffs? Playoffs performance?
Nah, we're just going by F4.
Albert Pujols.
Yes.
A-Rod.
Yes.
Pedro Martinez.
Yes. That's your top 3 right there. You need 2 more.
I want to say Carlos Beltran.
No. Carlos Beltran ranks 9th on the list.
Adrian Beltre,
number 4. And number 5 is?
Which means number 5 is none other than Ivan Rodriguez.
Wrong.
Miggy Cabrera.
Wah, 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 wah.
Juan Marichal. All right, man. At this point, I'm just Roberto Clemente.
There you go. He got it. Woo! Go,
my lighting is way too bright.
In this order. Are you ready for this order, CT? This is going to get you hot and bothered. Right. At number 5, you have Roberto Clemente. At number 4, Adrian Beltre. At number 3, Pedro Martinez. Number 2, the Machine, Albert Pujols. And the number 1 Latino ball player of all time is Alex Rodriguez, ladies and gentlemen. How do you feel about that? You look excited.
I do. I'm just... This is business as usual, man. There's a category and A-Rod's at the top.
Okay. We have 50 seconds left. Do you want to tell us why you don't want to be called CT anymore?
Oh, no, man. That's a whole nother separate conversation. I want to take these last moments to tell everyone to really try to tune into this dream bracket thing because it's an actual simulation that's going on that you can watch. Mm-hmm. It looks really crappy, but it's like computerized baseball players throwing the ball, fielding the ball, hitting the ball, and all that stuff. And the rosters are stacked. So I would suggest that you really check that out. There's 16 teams left. That's it.
It's on Twitch. I think John Morosi of MLB Network and somebody else is analyzing the games as they go on. It's kind of like watching when your blackout restrictions are on and you turn on MLB.TV and you see that computerized version of the game. It's kind of like that.
I'll take it.
So that's it. We have 5 seconds left. It's a good time to tell you to go follow @WT the show, and peace out, everybody.